time. I've been talking all this time and no one said no sound. I've been just talking my head off and nobody said no sound. I'm glad I wasn't recording yet. So anyway, I was saying hello to you guys and nobody but Oli all the way from South Africa finally tells a brother that he has no sound. That now you tell me. I'm just talking. Y'all see my mouth moving. Nobody's saying nothing. Now when the people go back, I have to just stop and start over. But y'all messed the stream up. Janala, I was saying hey to you, my golden sister. All right, just trust me on this. Everybody that was on here, I said hello. Shelby, I told you I saw Kevin. Thank you for loaning us your husband for the weekend. All right, you guys. So, look. Go ahead and share this stream out. Y'all gonna love this. This is about to be amazing because I'm gonna put some information out. I put the title up here on my whiteboard, God's Kind of Business. The other thing that's gonna make this stream off the chain is look over here. Check this out. Who is that guy?
What up?
All right. I got Dwayne Taylor in my office, guys. Say something, Dwayne. Say.
Man, I'm just excited about it all. It's all beginning today. People are already coming in. Some of the leaders from Germany coming in. Mr. Sykes comes in tomorrow. It's just going to be an exciting time. Man, Carrot Bars is
God's kind of business.
God's kind of business. It's real. It's real.
All right, so let's chat for a little bit. I've got an experience that I had today, and I want to share this with the world. Thank you, Grady. You can hear me. I want to share this with the world. I'm going to talk about this as calm as I can, but I guarantee you, I got Dwayne's energy over here beside me. I'm probably going to lose my mind here for a second. So let's chat. God's kind of business. Well, what do I mean by that? I had an experience today that leads me to believe that God touched somebody's mind, somebody's heart, and helped them create this strategy, this business model of networking. Because especially Carrot Bars, I really don't want to speak for other networking companies because there are some components of Carrot Bars that makes me know without a shadow of a doubt that God just set his hand on Harold Sykes' head and poured in Carrot Bars. He poured it in. It's too good. All right. One of the things is you can't quit Carrot Bars. And so this experience that I had today, it just fires me up to no end on how much like God this business is. So check this out. What do I mean by like God? One of the attributes of what I know to be God is patient, God is forgiving, God is gracious, and God is he doesn't withdraw his goodness from you because of your actions.
Grace.
Ooh, grace.
Not about your works.
The grace is not about your works. Help me preach, brother. Come on. Say it again. Come on, let's talk about God first, and then I'll get to the whiteboard.
Grace is not about your works. It's about what's already been done, and you just believing that it already exists and you can manifest it.
So goodness is extended towards you whether you deserve it or not.
Oh, it rains on the evil and the good.
Say it again.
It rains on the evil and the good, and the sun shines on the evil and the good.
Man, how many of you guys have ever seen something on TV, some lying politician, something happens on the news, and you say to yourself, if I was God, boy, I'd throw a lightning bolt on that liar, right? He doesn't. God doesn't do that. Instead, sometimes, as a matter of fact, the Bible even says, fret not thyself over evildoers. Right? Because you look at people that are like shady and they just prospering, and you know you're doing your best to take care of your family, be a good husband, be a good wife, be a good parent, be a good employee, and you see shady people just prospering. Don't worry about it, right? Because the universe is taking notes and keeping score. Now let me show you something that happened in my business today on the whiteboard. Now, this is a real deal, and at a certain point here, James Pryor says, stop running from the ministry. I ain't running from the ministry, man. This is my ministry. I'm running into it. I don't have to stand behind a pulpit and preach, brother. I'm telling you right now, I have been anointed to do this. I've been anointed to do this, man. This is my ministry. All right, now watch this. This is Carrot Bars. And while I'm putting up scriptures, y'all trying to have Bible study. I'm trying to tell y'all something that really happened to me today. Real talk. Watch this. All right, so now this is me. Now the first thing, somebody that's uneducated financially, they're gonna go, oh, here you go. He about to do the pyramid. Okay, before you get it twisted, I had to get into the company some kind of way. I got into the company by a guy named Nate. So before you think I'm the guy at the top, Nate's above me. Well, how good is that? Because we seldom talk about that. Right? I say, this is you, and you see you at the top. You are at the top of your sphere of influence. But Nate, well, I'm in Nate's sphere of influence. Well, you say, well, okay, well, Nate is at the top. No, actually, Ty Best sponsored Nate. So Ty is really at the top, right? Well, guess what, guys? I out-earned this guy. Right? Look, just like God, if you do well, you'll prosper. If you go out here and make a bunch of bad decisions, and then I'm making all good decisions, and then God, you seem to see the favor of God on my life, just do what I do. It's a complete meritocracy. It rains on the just as well as the unjust. If you want to grow seeds, put something in the ground. The ground doesn't care who put it in there. Oh my goodness. Okay. So look, this really happened to me. So this is me. And let me make sure I get it the right way. Okay, so I sponsored my uncle. Not exactly right there. It was some other people between me and my uncle, but I want to show you the exact diagram, and the board's not big enough. I sponsored my uncle. He sponsored his niece, my cousin. I won't give you her name. I'm just going to put she. He sponsored she, and she sponsored another one of my cousins, and it literally looks like this. And I'm going to call her J. I'm going to call this one Y, and that's her real initial. I'm going to call this one J. That's her real initial. And then J sponsors A. I won't call his name. All right? And then A sponsors another person. I'm just going to put a question mark there because that's the person I'm going to talk about. And I don't mean run down. I mean, I'm going to talk about that person. Dwayne knows who that person is. For the sake of excitement in the room, I'm going to write that person's name down so Dwayne can yell and scream and shout around the house. Because I need somebody to understand fully what's about to happen. All right. So I wrote the name down. You see it? Dwayne's eyes get you nearsighted or farsighted. Here, you need my reader's name. Here you go. Borrow my readers.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You got it. Okay. He got the name. He can't read my writing. He can see it. He can't read my writing. All right. So Alvin sponsored this person. Now realize, first thing about God's kind of business is you reap where you've not sown. I'm about to leave the house. I can't take it. Go ahead. Go on over there. I can't do it. I can't do it. You go sit there. You go sit right there because I can't do it because I already lost you. That could be a whole screen by itself. You reap where you've not sown.
Not even sown. Like, that's God's kind of business. God's kind of business will allow you to reap in areas you didn't even sow.
Oh my goodness.
That's God's kind of business.
Oh, don't tear up the house, big guy. This is a big guy. This
I ain't used to this office.
This office is made for me. It's a small office. All right. My cubicle is small. So Dwayne's a big guy. All right. So one of the scriptures in the Bible, man, it literally says, when the rich ruler gave talents, which was gold, gave talents to his servants, and he went on a far journey. And then to one he gave 5, one he gave 2, and one he gave 1. The one he gave 1 to is the one I want to preach about, James Friday. I'm going to preach about that one. When the master came back, the one with 5 had doubled it. The one with 2 doubled it. They put their money to the exchangers. Exchange, put their money to the exchangers, and they doubled their money. The guy with 1 talent, he went and buried his in the ground. Federal Reserve, he put his in a savings account. All right, and this is what happened. When the rich ruler came back, the one with the 1 talent, he says to the rich ruler, Master, I knew you were a hard man who reaps where you've not sown and you build where you've not strong. In other words, he was telling the wealthy guy, I know you know how to make money without labor. I know you know how to get paid without working for it. And so I knew how precious your dollar was to you, your talent, your gold piece. So I hid it. I've saved it. I didn't put it to work. I saved it. And you know what? Do you know what the rich guy said? He big dummy. Exactly, Kevin. He said, you big dummy. He actually said, thou wicked and slothful servant. He called him wicked. He called him twisted mentally. That's what wicked means, like wicker. like wicker furniture. He called him twisted mentally. He said, thy wicked and slothful. He called him twisted mentally and lazy. He said, did you not know that I'm a hard man? I know how to make money without working for it. You should have put your money to the exchangers like your comrades did. And he said to the ones that doubled it, he said, thy good and faithful servants enter into the joy of the Lord. Like the richest man in Babylon, he brought them into the right way of doing stuff. All right. So I sponsored my uncle, who sponsored my cousin, who sponsored her aunt, who is my cousin, that's second cousin, first cousin, who sponsored this guy, who sponsored this guy. Can I tell them where they're from? What part of the town? No. Okay. All right. I won't tell. Okay. I'm gonna keep it anonymous. Protect the anonymity of the people in this store, because I need you to see the essence of this. So me and this person, we really hit it off. I really felt this person's energy, this gentleman's energy. It just connected with me. And we did meetings together, and I was helping him build his team. And as we started building his team, he started sponsoring some people, and they started growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And they were growing. And this leg took off faster. Ooh, this right leg took off faster. Now, in carrot bars, those of you who've never seen this, you don't kind of know what I'm saying here, but you need two legs for the dual team part of it. You can have one leg for the unilevel. That's what it means, one level. And there are no multiple levels, so you can make money with one person. You can build a huge organization. But in the dual team part of our commission, which is optional, you need two legs. And so this is me, and of course, and I've got two legs building and so forth. But I'm just showing you one leg diagram here. So inside this leg, he's building what we call a bank leg. And the reason why we call it bank leg is because the company won't take it back. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do this, because this is God's kind of business. Once you get it, God won't take it back. So the company won't take back your volume. It only gets the volume. The volume only circulates when you get paid. So it never flushes. So once you do the work, you get the reward. It's storage for you. The wealth is stored up. The wealth is stored up for you, waiting for you to do the rest of your work right now. All right, so he was having problems building this leg. You know, Mr. Dalcoe, man, you know, I feel this thing, and I'm like, brother, I feel your energy. Man, you one of the hypest, most powerful guys I know. I love your energy, man. You solid, you're focused, bro. You're committed. You at all the meetings, at the live events. You drive on your own expense, brother. You here. I love this dude to this day. I have not changed a bit. Love this dude. And so I say, I'll tell you what, let me help you build over here. So I helped him put a person over here, sponsored by my uncle. I helped him place it here. Now, here's what's amazing about this industry. I helped my uncle place this person here. I'm going to just put a G, because that's her initial. I put G here. My uncle got the direct commission. My uncle got volume. I got volume, but this person got volume too. Work, reaping where he had not sown, because he was connected to the right. Oh my gosh. Just make the right connections, and prosperity starts to pour. Now watch this. Then this lady sponsored a lady. I did a three-way with her. He didn't have to do the work. I did the work. He reaped the benefit. Now he's got two legs where I'm working on this side and I'm working on that side. That's pretty nice of me, isn't it? Not really, because the more I try to do good to him, the goodness comes back to me anyway, because it's a part of my left team. I can't even bless people without getting blessed myself. I can't outwork the blessing. The blessing hits me while I'm trying to help others. It's God's kind of business. Man, everybody needs to be in carrot bars. Everybody, because number one, the product is God's money. It's gold. It's gold. It's real money. The real money system. The real money system, all right? I'm going to have to get this back to Dwayne in a minute. All right, now, okay, so G is building. She's starting to grow her team. Her people are starting to grow their team, but it's going a little slow. While it's going slow, this gentleman that I love has the right, let me say this right, has the right to follow anyone they want. They have that right because in a networking business, you have a free will. Just like God. You have the right to do anything you want to do. Anything, good or bad, you can do it. And even if you choose complete negative, the blessing won't leave. It is irrevocable. It's just like grace. That's a whole nother conversation. All right. So while this person begins to listen to someone else, for some reason, they disconnected from me. I called him. I called the associates within this team, and I said, they didn't answer the phone, so I left a message. Now, this is not me griping. This smile on my face, you can knock it off with a sledgehammer. I'm so excited today. Our event's starting. So listen, I'm not griping. Trust me on this. I'm ecstatic, but I'm going to finish the story. You'll see why I'm so happy. I called and left a message. They wouldn't answer the phone. I said, hey, brother, whatever I did, I truly don't know. Please tell me what I did. Text me and tell me. Inbox me on Facebook. Send me a smoke signal. Because whatever I did, my focus in life right now, in this place where I'm in life, is to grow. And obviously, I did something terrible because I can't get you or anybody in your association to talk to me. And it hurt for a while. I released it to God. I let it go. I'm good now. But it hurt for a while because I know the energy and the time I put into helping this person build. Right? Now, I got all in my feelings, but the business didn't. The business is emotionless towards him. Watch this. So my uncle calls me today and says his niece, his granddaughter, who is my second cousin, got a business package and wants to sign up a nurse at the hospital. So my cousin fell right, let's see, she fell right here and she got a silver package. All right, she got a silver package. That silver package created 20 units, which went upline and hit this person that won't speak to me right now and created a dual team payout. So this person that won't speak to me is getting paid while I work for him. Now, oh boy, now we got a decision. We got a decision to make because now I can get in my feelings. I have two choices, two feelings that I can choose from. One is, wow, I'm doing this work and this person won't even call me and tell me what I did while they won't speak to me no more. Or I can say, praise God, they made some money. Guess which one I chose? I chose number two. I chose praise God, they're making some money. And I pray to God that they hear this stream and know, because they know I'm telling the truth. They know I am because they're looking in their back office. What's the point? The point is that this is God's kind of business. If this was man's kind of business, this person would have got cut off. But because it's God's kind of business, this person got rewarded, even though they may or may not, quote unquote, according to man's standards, they may or may not deserve it. I was able to help my cousin get in business, sponsor a medical professional who we don't know who they know. All that volume is going to help this person that right now I'm cut off from. But I'm not cut off from this person, that person, that person. All the people that's helping build towards that volume to help this person financially, I'm not cut off from. And they still respect my mentorship and still let me help them build. And they'll be at the Let's Go weekend tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. So all this side going to be there. Some of this side is in a city and state where I'm going next week. You can't even escape the blessing. It's chasing you down. It's God's kind of business. You gotta get in this thing. Even if you don't understand. That's a lot of stuff I don't understand. When I get in my car and I turn the key, I don't understand how the combustible engine and the spark plugs and the alternator and the battery and all that works together. And why I don't blow up in the car because it's a big gas tank full of flammable gas. I don't know how they do that. I step on the gas pedal, steer, and go where I need to go. Yes, Bobby, it is the love walk, which gets me to my final point. Dog, Bobby, you stole my thunder. I'm going to give this to Dwayne. You got to walk in love because it's God's kind of business. If you want to know what's hindering you, maybe one of the reasons could be you need to check your heart. You need to check your heart. You need to see what is your motive. What's your motivation for doing this business? Is it to make some cash? I'm trying not to even call it money no more. Is it to make some cash? Or is it to pursue the mission, which is to change the lives of the people around the world? Are you on Harold Seitz's mission, or are you on your own mission? Harold's mission is to free people from the current system of debt. That being said, I'm going to turn this over to Dwayne Taylor. Don't tear my cubicle up.
I really don't know why he's turning it over to me. I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's really God's kind of business. And, you know, it is really powerful because when you see, you know, when you're dealing with human flesh, that just comes with the territory. You know, you dealing with all sorts of mindsets, people's, I was listening to something, this one guy was speaking and he was saying, when somebody says something to you or a word hits you and it makes you feel some kind of way, like if you get angry or whatever that feeling is, that word triggered stored up energy through a neurological pathway in your brain, which is causing you to react.
Oh, geez.
It's releasing the energy that's been stored, so that anger comes out. The word. That word that person spoke connected to something in your brain, and it released the energy that was stored in that neurological pathway, and whatever energy that was, anger, fear, resentment, hatred, was released.
Man.
So with that, in this type of business, that's what we have to realize. We're all hurt people. We're all hurt people. I've been going through a healing process of my own, just looking back at my own life and seeing how hurt I've been throughout my entire life and seeing how it's impacted my business because of all the stuff that I still have to release and get rid of. Because I was talking to a good friend of mine, and it was funny, his wife even picked something up on me and said that my wife sensed a lot of anxiety. And I was like, wow. And that hit because just everything that's going on in with my wife, there's some stuff going on there and everything like that with her health and things like that. But it was just like, wow, you emit that. So little did I realize that's what I was emitting to the people when I go to talk to them.
Oh.
That anxiety. So no wonder people haven't wanted to sign up lately, because the anxiety that I was feeling, because those are the energies I'm releasing by thoughts and words that are hitting me.
See, these are nuggets, guys, that we talk about. When I say the intangibles, when you talk about a business like Carrot Bars and you say, okay, just give me the bottom line. I talk to people all the time. They say, just give me the bottom line. Tell me what I need to do to hit the top of the comp plan. So, okay, we'll get a VIP package, sponsor you, 10 on the left, 10 on the right, teach them to grow, and you'll grow your business. You need 3 legs, this, that. Show them the comp plan, show them the product. They think that learning that stuff is what creates the success. And it's not. What makes you successful in God's kind of business, guys? What makes you successful is being God-like. I didn't say being Christian-like. I didn't say being church person-like. I said being God-like. What is God-like? It's like accepting of people. Like in a networking business, guys, you got to put down your prejudice. You got to put down your religion, because you're going to have everybody in your business. You're going to have atheists, Buddhists, Hare Krishna, Muslim, Christian, Judas. You're going to have everybody in your business, or not. I mean, if you want to block everybody out because you know what you know, okay, fine. You're going to have black, white, Hispanic, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, Asian, European, African. You're going to have everybody because they're going to see that this is, look, who can't see this? Watch this. Go ahead, say what you're about to say.
I was going to say, what's so funny is y'all hating on them, but once they come in your group and start making cash flow for you, you ain't going to hate them then.
Right, exactly.
You ain't going to have no problem with those people.
What do we do? Save goal, refer others, get paid. Save goal, tell people, make money. Like, I didn't sponsor Dwayne. Roger Williams bumped into me at church. We exchanged numbers. He signed up Dwayne. Dwayne signed up people. Now he got a team all in Florida. I didn't work for that team. Dwayne did. But now I helped Dwayne build some of my people in his group. It's a God kind of business. So you got to get rid of everything that's not like God. Your prejudice, your religion, your politics, your ethnicity, your age barriers. You got to get rid of all that stuff. And you got to learn how to accept people. Some people in your group drink wine. Some people in your group have been divorced. Some people in your group, everything. You got everything. You got to accept people for who they are. You got to be quick to dispose of drama. You got beef with somebody. If I had a problem with Dwayne, I'd be like, Dwayne, okay, we got this problem. You got to work through it. Why? Because now you're going to build wealth together. That example I just showed y'all is a person who has beef with me. I would love to know what it is so I can apologize. I have no ego in this. I got excited because I knew my brother made money today. Because the God centricity has hit me about this business. My number one focus is I want everybody living the lifestyle I'm living. Dwayne is over here in my office right now. This is not a boast. This is to build your belief. This is my daily grind. That's all I do. I sit here and help people grow their business. Right? So that's my mission. That's my focus. You got to get rid of anything that's anti-God. You got to get rid of it. You know, you feeling like you better or worse than. You're not better or worse than. We're all equal. It's an equal playing field. Only the people at the top make the money. That's not true.
Only thing that's not equal is the mindset.
And you can develop that.
You can develop that. It's like, that's what I'm realizing. It's so funny being a personal trainer for 22 some odd years. I've said this before. You know, working out my body was one thing. It's conditioned. It's like unconscious consciousness. My body knows what to do, right? But when it comes to this one right here, like this muscle, it's a whole different muscle. And it's so pliable and it's so ingrained with wrong information. It's so ingrained with other people's information. It's so ingrained with other people's fears and insecurities that it inhibits and prevents you from doing the things you really want to do sometimes. So that's why Mr. Dalcoe and Mr. Best are big on personal development, because that's what it truly takes. This truly is a personal development course disguised as a business. It really is. And that's why I truly love this industry. But, you know, we're speaking to Karatbars particularly right now today. But even in Karatbars, you still have to put in the work to develop. Look, even in the Bible, Jesus said, this is your work. You know what the work was? Believe.
Yeah.
It takes work
It does.
to believe.
It does.
It's not the going to talking to the people. It's none of that.
It's belief.
Your work is to believe.
And it's hard work.
And it's hard. It's the hardest work you will ever do in your life.
That is no joke.
It's the hardest work. Why? Because you got to look in the mirror and say, dang, I suck.
Kevin Thompson is on the stream, right? I don't monitor what some people are saying, but Kevin was at the airport today. He flew into Atlanta and a gentleman sat beside him. This gentleman has no problem believing that you can make a ton of money with little effort, right? Because he's done it. He's a high net worth, high level individual who understands networking. He actually says to Kevin, word for word, he said, I'm looking for a business to get into. Wait a minute. You get on a plane to come to a meeting to get fired up to build a business. You're sitting beside a guy beside you, and the guy says, good ground sitting beside you. I'm looking to get into a business. Kevin signs the guy up the first time meeting. They walking through the airport together on a live stream, and I jump in on a live stream and say, hey, Steve, welcome to the team. He drew that before he made his plane ticket. Steve's plane ticket coincided with his to be that next leg of his $1 million organization. When you get tuned in, look, it's like sitting listening to radio. If I'm on 91.9 and something playing on B103, I can't hear it. Why? Because I'm tuned in to 91.9. You got to get tuned in to this industry.
And you said something powerful, and it's not even. I ain't gonna say it's not the industry, but you have to really realize that this whole thing that you live in truly is a transmitter and a receiver for real. Even down to your food. Your food determines how you even think because your gut is the pathway to your mind. It is an entirely look, science has discovered that your biodome in your stomach is a completely different organism.
All right, so let's put this together then. So what I eat goes into my stomach and is distributed throughout my body in nutrients, and it'll determine my mood. I was saying on the call today, I said, the Bible says it too. It says, guard your heart. Now your heart, okay, everybody do me a favor, watch this. And y'all watch Dwayne too. Point at yourself.
Point at myself? Heart.
Y'all point at yourself. Why did everybody point at their heart? It's that chakra. Your heart chakra is the spirit you, right? You, right? The real you, what you eat determines your mood, determines what you attract, builds your business. You say, I just need to know the comp plan. No, you need to know all these intangibles that affect your business. Your mood affects your business. You know, how you treat people affects your business. How you're willing to apologize quickly affects your business. How you're willing to help people, answer the phone, be available, all these things. When I showed you that diagram on that board, my heart has not changed towards that individual yet, and neither has the business. And that person is going to make a lot of money. And I hope with all my heart, and this is what will happen. I assure you this is what will happen. When it comes back, come on now. You must be sharing my brain right now. It comes back around. When it comes around, Mike Dalcoe will have no issue whatsoever. There you go. There you go. No issue. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump off the stream. I can give you final words, D.
Hey, I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Man, we are in such a beautiful place. Harold Sites is doing something that's never, ever. Look, he's turned an illegal money system into a real money system. Ladies and gentlemen, just keep going. Don't stop. No matter what it look like, feel like. And I want to leave you with this. I heard this testimony this was a person from another company. Lady worked 4 years in the business. Didn't sign up not one person. And then after 4 years, she finally signed up one person. So keep going. If you have a dream, if your dream is to be financially free, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Don't ever stop. Don't ever quit. Just keep going. Even through all the garbage and the BS and the crap, you just keep it moving.
So I'm going to end with this. We've got up my wife and I. She's right there, but she doesn't. She's on contract. She can't be on camera. All right. We started doing this event in 2015. It's called the Let's Go Weekend. So we want to cordially invite you all. If you're anywhere in driving distance of Atlanta, 5 hours or less, or even more if you like to drive. I can't drive past 5 hours. Come to Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow night. Registration starts about 5 o'clock. Friday. I don't even know what day it is. Friday night. Registration starts about 3. Registration starts at 3. The event starts at 7. It's already completely jam-packed, but free for everybody Friday night. Leave your wallets at home. You don't need them. Put them in a safe place at your house or at your grandma's house. You don't need your wallet because it's free. We have nothing to sell you. Throw your skepticism away. Leave your wallet at home. Put all your friends in the car. Come to the Georgia International Convention Center. We're in salons 6, 7, and 8. We got the whole side of the GICC. 7 o'clock, we got a presentation, an award ceremony. It'll be over about 9:30. Then we're going to have a dance party and karaoke. You're going to love it. I did say karaoke, not karaoke. Karaoke, get it? So we're going to have karaoke. It's going to be amazing. So come there. If you need more details on the event, go to www.letsgoweekend.com. Hope to see you at the GICC Friday night. Signing off, Mike Dalcoe, the CEO, Dwayne Taylor. We'll see you guys on the next live stream.